Hey guys, we are back with yet another exciting video today. And yes, if you are someone who wants to know more about admissions and GRE, be sure to hit the bell icon and subscribe. Today, we are shining a spotlight on an issue that plagues almost every other study abroad aspirant. The question of money and financing your dream degree. After all, isn't it really off-putting when you're forced to compromise on your aspirations just because of how expensive it is? Are you facing the same issues? Let us know in the comment sections below. Today, we are going to give you the complete picture on how to secure financing for your dream postgraduate degree so that nothing comes in between you and a world-class education. Right from the application fee to the visa interview cost, there is no doubt that the cost of studying abroad can add up in no time and making it out of reach for the vast number of Indian students. Now, thankfully, there are a number of ways to bring down the cost of your MS significantly, whether these be scholarships, teaching assistantships, or simply just applying as an early bird. Don't worry, sit tight and let's just jump right in. Right off the bat, we have the most sought after funding method, the scholarship. Scholarships are usually few in number and highly coveted. So an excellent academic performance coupled with some research experience is paramount for bagging scholarships. Scholarships can also be need-based, but more often than not, they are given on a merit basis. So what are some of the criteria that universities have for handing out these scholarships? For one, of course, it helps to have a high GPA. In other words, a strong academic record. It is also quite possible to land some prestigious scholarships despite a modest GPA and backlogs, given the rest of your application is strong. There's also the other equally important factors like relevant internship experience, research work undertaken, work experience in a relevant area, and papers published, if any. It also helps to have stellar letters of recommendation and a crisp, well-written statement of purpose that demonstrates your passion for your field of interest. Next up is assistantships. Graduate teaching and research assistantships are a great way to both bring down the cost of your tuition fee and gain some invaluable experience while you are doing it. Although TA or RA programs can get quite competitive, it's all about keeping your eyes open for TA openings that are circulated through university email and college notice boards. For a teaching assistantship, fluency in English is very important. While it's quite difficult to get a teaching assistantship offer along with your offer letter, it's a good idea to indicate your interest in teaching assistantship or research assistantship in your SOP itself or in the application form. Do remember that while research assistantship opportunities are more readily available than scholarships, a strong academic performance is important here too. And if you're lucky, your research assistantship could land you free tuition. Otherwise, you can expect a stipend of around $1,500 a month, while as a TA, you will earn an average stipend of around $1,000 a month. Apart from these two, there is also an option for graduate assistantship or GA. Graduate assistants need not necessarily work in their own department. Just to give you an example, let's say the Department of Microbiology of your university requires a data analyst for a research. However, they are not able to find one in their department. In this case, if you are pursuing a master's in business analytics in the same university and you have the skills required, you have a chance of getting a graduate assistantship in that project. In other words, you are not limited to your department when it comes to GA, thereby giving you more opportunities to explore. Stipends range from $1,000 to $1,500, and some universities even give tuition fee revision based on the type of job. Next, there is also the option of a tuition fee waiver, where the university may choose to reduce your overall tuition fee, usually based on your financial background or your overall performance. To apply for waivers, there are usually forms or declarations that you submit along with your application. So be sure to check out your university website for full details. And hey, if you need more details about university deadlines, application process, and funding in general, just get in touch with our admissions expert. Check out the link in the description below to get a call back from our experts. And at last, for most MS programs, you will only be required to spend a specific number of hours in class or lab, leaving you with ample time after class. Many students choose to spend this time working part-time jobs to help with their tuition fees and their other day-to-day expenses. For these jobs, you could get paid anywhere between $8 an hour to $15 an hour depending on the type of the job. Given that you work up to 20 hours a week, you can easily earn anywhere between $800 to $1,200 a month or even more. Now, let's take a look at the 3 GRE students who made it to their dream school with funding. First up is Mahima from University of Mumbai, who despite having a GPA of 5.9 and 308 GRE score, secured a $24,000 scholarship and full tuition fee waiver from Ohio University. This was possible because she had a good profile with good projects, assistantships, and experience. She had attended many conferences and seminars, which also helped tremendously. Next up is Alankrit from PS University, Bangalore, who won himself a scholarship of $6,000 a year to the University of Arizona. Alankrit graduated with 79.76% and 2 backlogs, but managed to make up in other aspects of his profile. Lastly, we have Akshay from Delhi Technological University, where he graduated with an overall score of 77.4%. With 0 backlogs and a GRE score of 334, Akshay managed to bag a scholarship of $8,000 a year to Purdue University. Now, let's move on to discussing the ideal timeline for scholarship applications. Remember the old adage of early bird gets the prey? Well, it's even more true in the case of your MS dreams. If you are on the lookout for funding, then priority deadlines are your new best friends. Our research has shown conclusively that an optimal MS application strategy and applying early can bolster your chances of landing a scholarship. More than just that, priority applications, the deadlines for which are 15 days to 2 months before the usual deadlines, also have a better shot at funding. So if your application is received well ahead of time, you will be doing yourself a favor by maximizing your chance of a scholarship. To sum it up, there are 4 broad ways of making your MS dream a reality. First up are the scholarships, for which we strongly recommend an early application. Second are graduate teaching assistantship and research assistantships, wherein, in addition to some great work experience, you also get to earn a handsome stipend. Next up are tuition fee waivers. Last but not the least is the part-time opportunities, where you can work up to 20 hours a week after class hours to earn up to $1,200 a month. As we can see, timing is everything when applying for an MS in the United States. A week could potentially be the difference between getting a scholarship and paying your tuition fee in full. For this, it's a great idea to have an application timeline in place before you begin applying to maximize your chances of funding. And hey, if you need more details about the ideal and the fast track timelines for scholarships that you need to follow, then don't forget to download the timeline provided in the description below. With years of experience in helping more than 4,000 plus students achieve their dream admits, our experts at GRE Edge are your go-to companions in helping you plan your application flawlessly. It's crucial to both apply early and to apply to a relevant field of research. If you are a bit daunted by the whole process, then we have got you covered. If you want to find out if your profile is worthy enough of a scholarship, then check out our profile evaluation form. After filling the form, our admission counselors will contact you and help you understand the areas you can work on and get the admits you deserve. Check out the link in the description below. And that's a wrap, guys. We hope you liked the video and learned something important. Don't forget to subscribe for more such content coming your way. Until then, this is Justin signing off. Happy learning!